What's up everybody, Jusky here, and I'm back with another video for Diablo 3, the PTR, patch 2.0.1. In the video today, we're actually going to be testing out Whimsyshire. So far I've tested out a lot of the zones in Acts 1 through 4. I've done pretty much all of the popular zones. I've done some of the not-so-popular zones. Not so popular zones. But I also now want to test out Whimsyshire. This is a place that it hasn't been great for farming. When Diablo 3 first came out and Magic Find affected chests, it was actually one of the best places to farm because there were so many of those clouds in Whimsyshire that you could actually farm just the clouds, not just the elite packs, but the clouds as well, which acted as chests, and a lot of people got great loot from that in the beginning days of Diablo 3. However, they nerfed that, and Magic Find didn't affect chests anymore, and Whimsyshire quickly became just a little novelty place and nothing that was too serious for farming, unless of course you were trying to get a spectrum, which is the sword that looks like a rainbow, that rainbow blade, and those can actually be really good. You can get a level 30 spectrum, and it could have something like 600 or 700 DPS, which for level 30, if you're leveling up, is amazing and would make the game a piece of cake to level up to 60. Now, however, in patch 2.0.1, I have no idea what Whimsyshire is like. I don't know if it's a good place to farm now or not. I'm guessing not. It's probably the same as it always has been, because I know the developers didn't really want to place an emphasis on Whimsyshire. It was kind of just like a little novelty thing, like I said. So it's nothing that's going to be too serious. I don't think that we're going to get anything really worth it here. But just like I said, I have tested out many of the other zones in the different acts, and I do want to see what Whimsyshire is like in patch 2.0.1. So we're going to give it a shot. We're going to be looking for a couple different things here. I want to see what the monster density is like in Whimsyshire. I want to see if they nerfed, I'm sure they didn't buff it, but I want to see if they nerfed it at all, which they probably have, since everything else kind of got nerfed as far as monster density was concerned. But I also want to see how many elite packs are in here, if the elite density is okay. And I want to see if just for basic farming routes, and see if there's any legendaries or anything that we can get here. So let's just hop right into it. I have the staff in my inventory here, and here's the ghost of the Cow King here on Old Tristram Road. We'll get that going and pop Whimsyshire open. Okay, so this is my first look at Whimsyshire in patch 2.0.1, and right off the bat we have an elite pack here. And I'm running with the lightning build I created in the previous video. I really like this build. I like it better than the arcane build that I originally was running with. So, okay, so an elite pack right away. The clouds, I doubt, are going to give us anything, but actually, wow, the clouds gave us nothing. Alright, so that I didn't mean that when I said I don't think the clouds are going to give us anything. I meant the clouds wouldn't give us anything of any value, but the clouds gave us absolutely nothing. So there's one big change. I don't know if anyone has documented this or has seen this yet, but in Whimsyshire, maybe it was just these two, so let me not make a conclusion yet. Yeah, look, in Whimsyshire, the clouds now give you absolutely nothing. They do not act as chests anymore. So that really sucks. That's a huge nerf to this place. Not that it was great to begin with, but now you get absolutely nothing from the clouds. So that sucks. But we'll just keep going here, might as well finish it out. We'll see if we get maybe I can get a spectrum here, which would be great. It'll be my first spectrum that I've seen on the new Loot 2.0. But we'll see. Yeah, that sucks. Look at that. He doesn't even make... There used to be like a little... he used to go like this, like pump his fist or something when he would hit a cloud. And your characters don't even do that anymore. See, the clouds just kind of bounce and that's it. No items drop. So I don't know if this is something that they're planning on implementing later, but I don't see why they would have taken it out just for the PTR and put it back later on in live servers. So I can pretty much come to the conclusion that the happy clouds in Whimsyshire no longer drop any items. I'm clicking on every cloud here, as you can see, and we're not getting anything, so... Okay, here's another little elite pack. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer that they got rid of items from these clouds here. Yeah, we're getting nothing. They used to just act as normal chests before. And now, I guess they're just there for decoration? I don't know. Yep, that's it. Well, that's a surprise. That is definitely a surprise. I didn't expect that. I expected to not get anything of, like, you know, great extraordinary value here, like I said, because the developers weren't too keen on having this become like a regular farming place. But now I guess they went that extra step and made it so that this really is just like a little novelty place. And unless you're trying to farm for a spectrum, which in Loot 2.0 I'm not even sure that that's going to really be a sought after item anymore anyway. So they pretty much killed Whimsyshire, I think. Wow! The pot of gold didn't even drop anything. You saw that was... I clicked a pot of gold and the actual animation of gold coming out actually happened, but no gold dropped on the ground. Oh my god, wow. So, even the pot of gold has nothing in it. I wonder if the pinatas have anything in them anymore. I haven't gotten to a pinata yet, but if there is one, they used to drop items too, but now, who knows? Alright, there's the end. But let's finish out the map first. That is crazy, man. I did not expect it to be such a big nerf. Nothing from the clouds anymore, nothing from the pot of gold. The pot of gold still has the animation of dropping gold though too. That's crazy. Nothing from the pots of gold, nothing from the clouds. I hope I get a pinata in this run because I don't want to do this again. I do not want to come back here again. But I would like to test it out and see if there is anything that drops from the pinata. There's another pot of gold. Look. Gold comes out, nothing. Oh, alright. You know what? I actually did get an item from the pot of gold there. So I guess the last one was just a dud. But the clouds are certainly nothing. I think I opened up enough clouds now to make the conclusion that nothing drops out of the clouds anymore. But that is at least good to see that something drops out of the pots of gold still. I got a rare item there. Okay, a couple more rares here. No legendaries yet. But, I haven't found any of the unique... The only way I think you can get a spectrum is if you find a unique pony. You know, one of those, with the purple names. So we'll see. Yeah, the clouds are... I can 100% say that the clouds no longer drop anything. I've opened up at least a dozen of them now. That's crazy.
Not ready yet.
So this cloud just dropped gold. Is it actually possible that I was just getting unlucky for like the 20 clouds or something that I opened up before this one? That the clouds actually do still drop things and I just didn't get anything? Well, regardless of if they drop anything anymore or not, they got a huge nerf to their drop rates anyway. Because prior to patch 2.0.1, every cloud that you hit dropped something, like a chest did. Yeah, this dropped nothing. So one cloud out of, I don't know, I wasn't keeping count, but one cloud out of many, many clouds that I've opened so far dropped something, and all that it dropped was
Need
gold.
more
So
time.
let's continue to test this out here. But so far, only one cloud out of the many that I've opened dropped something.
Need more time. Healed.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what to what to make of it. Well, I guess I could start talking about the elite packs and the density and stuff. The mob density is nothing great. I didn't think that it was going to be, but I just wanted to come in and see for myself. The density is pretty much the same as it always was, if not worse. I think it might be a little bit worse. Just like the other zones were kind of nerfed in patch 2.0.1 as far as monster density is concerned. I think this is either the same as it has been or a little bit worse. So monster density isn't that great. Elite density is also just average. It's not anything special. I ran into a few elite packs in here, but nothing like over the top or anything like that. So what do I have? I have the top a little bit here and down the bottom. Let me head up first.
What is your homeland like?
So hopefully, like I said, we'll get a pinata so I could test out
Houses, merchants.
that, see if it drops anything. Alright, nothing from that cloud, nothing from that cloud. I don't know, I drew a conclusion that none of the clouds dropped anything. And then, lo and behold, we got a drop. We got gold from one of the clouds, so I don't know why that would have happened. I think we just have this one little section down here.
Still waiting.
Alright, nothing from any of the presents. Okay, here's another pot of gold. Let's see. Alright, so some gold came out of that one. So, I was wrong before in saying that the pots of gold and the clouds dropped nothing. I did get a little gold from that pot of gold there. Oh, cool. Here's one of the unique ponies. Let's see if I get a spectrum from it. I would really love it if I got a spec. That would make this at least worth it, this run. And no, I don't. No legendary from Cream Puff. Well, as I was saying, I was wrong with making the conclusion that the pots of gold and the clouds dropped nothing. However, only one cloud dropped something, and I think it was just that one pot of gold. I can't remember if the pot of gold I opened up before this dropped anything, but I'm pretty sure it was just the one pot of gold that dropped some gold. Because I know for sure the first one I opened just had the animation of gold coming out, but no actual gold came out, so. Alright, and that's it. Okay, so that was Whimsyshire. The clouds are extremely nerfed. I did get something from one cloud. I just got a few piles of gold. And then the pots of gold, they're also nerfed. I got a few gold from that. That was it. And unfortunately, I didn't get any legendaries or anything like that. So, Whimsyshire, is it a place worth coming to in patch 2.0.1? No, not at all. Especially with Loot 2.0, I don't think anyone's really going to have use for a Spectrum anymore. Maybe it is still a leveling weapon that you might be able to get value out of from level 30 to maybe like level 50 or so. Or even, no, actually, at level 42 we can start getting level reduction gear. And that may even change with Loot 2.0, I don't know. But maybe the Spectrum would be good for you for about 10 levels or so, and that's it. So I don't know if it's actually worth it to come to try to farm for a Spectrum just for those 10 levels. With how fast we're going to be leveling in Reaper of Souls now, it's probably not even it's probably not even worth it. So there's Whimsyshire. I have to say I'm a bit disappointed in the fact that they nerfed the clouds and the pots of gold. I didn't run into a pinata, so I'm not sure if they would be nerfed either, but it'll probably just drop, if anything, it would probably just drop average loot that would come out of your ordinary chest anyway. So yeah, that's Whimsyshire. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you guys enjoyed my videos. Keep a lookout for more, and I will see you guys soon.